Good day everyone, I am Juliana Nicole Lopez and I will be discussing about muscular system. We're going through the introduction. So introduction. Our muscular system is composed of specialized cells called muscle fibers. Their predominant function is contractibility. Muscles attached to bones or internal organs and blood vessels are responsible for movement. Nearly all movement in the body is the result of muscle contraction. The integrated action of joints, bones, and skeletal muscles produces obvious movements such as walking and running. Skeletal muscles also produce more subtle movements that result in various facial expressions, eye movements, and respiration. Now we're going to the structure of the muscular system. These are the parts of our muscular system. This includes the pectorals, biceps, abdominals, external obliques, hip flexor, quadriceps, tibialis anterior, deltoid, triceps, latissimus dorsi, gluteus maximus, hamstring, and gastrocnemius. Antagonistic pairs. Muscles are arranged in an antagonistic pairs. As one muscle contracts or shortens, its partner relaxes or lengthens. Examples, biceps and triceps. When flexing our arm, our biceps contracts while our triceps relaxes. While extending our arms or extension, our bicep relaxes and our triceps contracts. Agonist is the muscle that contracts to produce movement. Antagonist is the muscle that relaxes to allow the movement to occur. Examples in the body includes biceps and triceps, quadriceps and hamstrings, hip flexor and gluteus maximus. There are three types of muscle fibers. First one is slow-twitch muscle fibers. They are smaller in size, work aerobically with high fatigue resistance, have a good oxygen supply, deep red in color, and they contract slowly but can work for long periods of time. So examples are marathon runner. The second one is fast-twitch muscle fibers. They are larger in size, work anaerobically, and linked to high-intensity activities, are paler in color and have limited oxygen supply, and they contract quickly and powerfully but tire easily. Examples are 400 or 800 meter runners. And lastly, the third one, fast-twitch muscle fibers, are large in size, work anaerobically, and linked to extreme high-intensity activities and very high speed of contraction but low fatigue resistance. Examples is 100-meter sprinter. These are the three examples. This is a marathoner, 400-meter, 800-meter runner, or sprinter. You can see the difference of their muscles. The marathoner is thin. The 400 or 800-meter runner is somehow toned, while the sprinter is more muscular. So there are three types of muscles. First one is voluntary muscles, enable movement throughout the body. Next is involuntary muscles, are essential in maintaining healthy body systems. And lastly, cardiac muscle is vital in sport because it makes the heart pump. Fitness training will strengthen cardiac muscle, making the heart more efficient at pumping blood around the body. So the short-term effects of exercise on the muscles include working muscles produce heat, increased muscle fatigue due to lactate accumulation, and blood is redistributed to muscles, or shunting. How the muscular system works. So, our muscular system contains more than 600 muscles that work together to enable the full functioning of our body. There are three types of muscles in the body: skeletal muscles or voluntary muscles, smooth muscles or involuntary muscles, and lastly is cardiac muscles. Skeletal muscles or involuntary muscles are the only muscles that can be consciously controlled. They are attached to bones, and contracting the muscles causes movement of those bones. Examples of such activities include running, chewing, and writing. Next is smooth muscles or involuntary muscles. These are the lines in the inside of blood vessels and organs such as the stomach and is also known as visceral muscle. It is the weakest type of muscle but has an essential role in moving along the digestive tract and maintaining our blood circulation throughout the blood vessels, and acts involuntary and cannot be consciously controlled. And lastly is cardiac muscles. It is located only in the heart. It pumps blood around the body, stimulates its own contractions that form our heartbeat, and signals from the nervous system control the rate of contraction. So what are the main functions of our muscular system? So, muscular system's main function is to allow movement. When muscle contracts, they contribute to gross and fine movement. Gross movement refers to large, coordinated motions and includes walking, running, and swimming. Fine movements involve smaller movements such as writing, speaking, facial expressions. Most muscle movement of the body is under conscious control. Next is stability. Muscle tendons stretch over joints and contribute to joint stability, meaning the state of being stable. Muscle tendons in the knee joint and the shoulder joint are crucial in stabilization. The core muscles are those in the abdomen, back, and pelvis, and they also stabilize the body and assist in tasks such as lifting weights. Next is posture. Posture is skeletal muscles help keep the body in the correct position when someone is sitting or standing. This is known as posture. Good posture relies on strong, flexible muscles. Stiff, weak, or tight muscles contribute to poor posture and misalignment of the body. Long-term bad posture leads to joint and muscle pain in the shoulders, back, neck, and elsewhere. Next is circulation. The heart is a muscle that pumps blood throughout the body. The movement of the heart is outside of conscious control, and it contracts automatically when stimulated by electrical signals. Smooth muscle in the arteries and veins plays a further role in the circulation of blood around the body. These muscles maintain blood pressure and circulation in the event of blood loss or dehydration. They expand to increase blood flow during times of intense exercise when the body requires more oxygen. Next is respiration. Breathing involves the use of diaphragm muscle. The diaphragm is a dome-shaped muscle located below the lungs. When the diaphragm contracts, it pushes downward, causing the chest cavity to get bigger. The lungs then fill with air. When the diaphragm muscle relaxes, it pushes air out of the lungs. When someone wants to breathe more deeply, it requires help from other muscles, including those in the abdomen, back, and neck. Digestion. The muscular system allows for movement within the body, for example, during digestion or urination. Smooth muscles in the gastrointestinal or GI tract control digestion. The GI tract stretches from the mouth to the anus. Food moves through the digestive system with a wave-like motion called peristalsis. Muscles in the walls of the hollow organs contract and relax to cause this movement, which pushes food through the esophagus into the stomach. The upper muscle in the stomach relaxes to allow food to enter, while the lower muscle makes food particles with stomach acids and enzymes. And lastly is urination. The urinary system comprises both smooth and skeletal muscles, including those in the bladder, kidneys, penis or vagina, prostate, ureters or urethra. The muscles and nerves must work together to hold and release urine from the bladder. How physical activity benefits muscular system? So this includes improves balance or joint flexibility, increased muscle size, improves muscle tissue, vasodilation, meaning the dilation of blood vessels which decreases our blood pressure, strengthens heart muscles, develops lean muscles which helps control weight and reduce body fat, stronger bones, improved coordination which enhances neuromuscular pathways, muscular endurance which improves cardiovascular function and increases metabolism, and lastly reduces symptoms of anxiety and depression and fosters improvements in mood and feelings of well-being. Now that you have listened to my discussion, let's do an individual check. I will ask 5 questions and you will be given only 10 seconds to answer. So question number 1. What is the predominant function of the muscular system? The answer, contractibility. Question number 2. The muscle that contracts to produce movement. The answer, agonist. Question number 3. The muscle that relaxes to allow the movement to occur. The answer, antagonist. Question number 4. What are the 3 types of muscles? The answer, voluntary or skeletal muscles, involuntary or smooth muscles, and cardiac muscles. And lastly, question number 5, true or false? One of the benefits of doing a physical activity is it develops lean muscles which helps control our weight and reduce body fat. The answer is true. Thank you everyone for participating in my discussion. Hope to see you all again soon and God bless you.